As technology advances, so do our favorite consoles. All game companies have updated their hardware with a sexier version at some point in time. Let's take a look at the 5 best hardware revisions of the last decade. Do you remember when you were playing on the big fat PlayStation 2 10 years ago? In 2004, Sony introduced the PS2 Slim. This was a much thinner version of the console, making it lighter, prettier, and less noisy than its older brother. It's amazing how much technology can change in just a couple of years.
Oh, come on! I have that!
Come on, Mario! Dude, they must play every single day.
When the Nintendo 3DS launched in 2011, we were impressed by the 3D effect. Unfortunately, the screens were rather small, making it hard to play certain games. Thankfully, Nintendo released the 3DS XL, improving not only the screen size by 90%, but also reducing glare. Unfortunately, they forgot to include a second analog stick.
This is Nintendo DS.
The first Nintendo DS that came to the market in 2004 was a success, even though it wasn't much to look at. That all changed when the Japanese company introduced the Nintendo DS Lite 2 years later. It was such an improvement over the original that it made its predecessor look like a prototype. The original design of the Xbox 360 proved to be a disaster for Microsoft. Machines kept dying, indicated by the now famous red ring of death. Microsoft fixed the issues in later versions of the console, but the gaming public was gagging for new hardware. That came in 2010, when Microsoft launched the Xbox 360 Slim. This smaller and quieter machine is the Xbox 360 everybody wanted to have in the first place.
I know you know what's good for me.
Playing on a handheld device without backlight is difficult in the sun and in the dark. Simply said, it sucked. But in 2001, gamers with a Game Boy Advance just had to deal with it. This all changed when Nintendo introduced the Game Boy Advance SP 2 years later. The device was much smaller and introduced an internal battery and backlight. All these changes made gaming so much more pleasant, which is why we think the GBA SP is the best console revision ever. Okay, and to be fair, maybe this guy is even cooler.